It's your girl Brown Sugar here to come through and check the vibe on y'all real quick before I go about my business for today. I know y'all see me looking cute, so don't sit here and act like I'm not, okay? A lot of y'all could be looking cute today, you know what I'm saying? Getting dressed up, looking nice, okay? Might have some fun going outside. A lot of y'all might be going outside, okay? I hope y'all are enjoying that outside type energy, okay? But yeah, I'm here to bring you a message, starting with a vibe check with the What's the Vibe deck. Vibe check with the What's the Vibe deck. We got consequences that popped out in the reverse. I know you see it reverse, right? So it's like somebody's consequences is the fact that you're drawing boundaries and you're antisocial with them, but somebody doesn't want to accept these consequences. And they're confused as to why. That's hilarious. Somebody still don't get it. Somebody still don't understand why you cut ties with them. So they say. And I say so they say because puzzled is sideways. So you understand what's going on here. You're not confused. This person can try to act as confused as they want. They know exactly what went down. Puzzled is sideways, confused, perplexed, conflicted. Somebody want to just find a problem because somebody don't want to deal with these consequences. Y'all saw how this one was the first one to pop out, and it popped out reverse. Bad choices, games, mixed signals. Somebody is refusing to believe that anything they did was a bad choice. But there's a lot to do with cutting ties in order to recharge here. For some of y'all cut ties with a masculine energy. For some of y'all, it has to do with cutting ties. You know what I'm saying? Drawing boundaries, being antisocial towards this person. And this is the consequences that somebody can't take. They can't take it, honey. In your feelings, silent treatment left out. And then boundary says disrespectful, enough is enough, and defend yourself. So somebody here drew boundaries to defend themselves. And somebody don't understand. What are you defending yourself against? What? Like, somebody don't understand, okay? For some of y'all took legal action against this person. And they really don't understand. What did they do that was so bad? Like, they understand. These are grown adults. I feel like I'm talking to grown adults here. These people understand. And would you look at that? Enough said. Am I right? Like this is how you know this person does understand. They're only acting confused. They're not confused. They just want you to talk to them again. They just want you to let your boundary back down. Double life, cheater, backstabber. That's what this one says. And don't forget, right on the top, we got cut ties. Somebody cut ties with all this mess. And still, this person is around like, what? What do you mean? Like, it's giving that energy. Okay, so every single lady. Okay, and I'm sorry, dudes. I'm not just, maybe you've got done like this too, but every single lady knows the pain of explaining something in great detail to a guy. In great detail. You'll break it down what they did to you. You'll send paragraphs, and then they'll send back what you mean. Like, that's exactly what this is. Somebody has the breakdown of exactly what they did to receive these boundaries from you, receive these consequences from you. And, you know what I'm saying? But somebody is like, what you mean? Still like, because somebody's like, I feel like somebody is used to like getting their way. And since they're not getting their way, and then that little confirmation right there, because I was going to talk about the toaster ding in the background, but I didn't know if y'all could hear it or not. But that confirmation though, period, is given like you were gifted with the truth. It's like you found out about whatever this person had going on without even needing to be told from this person what was going on. Your intuition. For a lot of y'all, your intuition gave you this piece of information as a gift about this person. Do you know what I'm saying? This person didn't have to show you anything. They just are unsure of how you know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you knew without them having to tell you, they just want to know, how did you find that out? And I feel like that's why somebody is trying to creep back into your life, because they don't know how you know, so they don't know necessarily if you know, but they have a feeling you know. Some of y'all is like that, especially if it was like having to do with like spiritual attacks and maybe your ancestors, your angels, your spirit team, which thank you to the Most High, firstly. My bad. You know what I'm saying? Thank you to the Most High, thank you to my spirit team, and thank you to your lovely viewers. But maybe it's just that You found out something that somebody didn't intend for you to find out, especially if it has to do with like spiritual attacks. They didn't think you knew. You know what I'm saying? But your ancestors, your angels, the Most High gave it to you as a gift. They ain't know you was a magician like that. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you ended up with this information, it wasn't by happenstance, but to them, they still are not aware of how spiritually strong you must be, or something like that, okay? For the lovely collective dealing with this specific energy, what's up? Another sideways energy. So the Eight of Swords sideways, somebody is not quite sure if what they did worked or not, because what they seeing is not matching up with the action they took. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody tried to try you spiritually, and you know what I mean. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Mind you, take what resonates, leave what don't. I don't have time for y'all mess. But it's like somebody is not sure if whatever they threw stuck, because they can't quite see everything because they're on the outside of your life. But somebody here is not trapped. Somebody may think you're trapped because you're alone with the hermit mode, but somebody is the strongest they've ever been in this hermit mode. That's what it's giving. Why is the Eight of Swords sideways? What's going on? Eight of Pentacles. Because you're still working. It's like everything that somebody is throwing at you, everything that goes wrong in your life, you might be the type to know how to use it for your good now. Alchemize that. Put it into your work. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's putting it into their work. And the thing is, the reason that this person really doesn't know what's going on, Seven of Swords, you're not telling nobody nothing. And the thing is, they can't find out from nobody. If they check in from people around you, you haven't even told those people. That's what the hermit mode really means. You keep things to yourself, especially your manifestations and things like that. What else? This tried to flip over again, that hermit. And this is why they're paranoid too. Nine of Swords, because they don't know what you're doing all alone. You're not saying nothing. You're not letting everybody know what's going on with you. You done cut them off. They not speaking to you. It looked like you might got some money, but they can't quite tell because I remember throwing something at you last night. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's giving. Big change. Y'all could be seeing a lot of rain. Big rain, big change. That's one of my favorite little sayings ever since I tapped into being more spiritual. I notice like when I manifest heavy, sometimes it'll start pouring down raining and I'll be like, big rain, big change, okay? But the Tower is here letting me know that big changes are coming when it comes to somebody's work and things like that. And it's because of this boundary, okay? It's because who you're not talking to, all right? It may look like you trapped in a situation, but you're really not. And you're not telling nobody what you're manifesting at this time, which period. That's what I'm talking about. Knight of Wands. Somebody just going out on a limb with it. Somebody letting passion lead. It's like, instead of letting logic lead all the time, somebody is doing it passion. You know what I'm saying? Like doing it for the love of the game, or doing it out of like, you know, passion for it or something. Why the Knight of Wands here? All right, mind you, if you made it all the way to the end of the video, I appreciate you so much. We got the Ten of Swords with the Nine of Swords. Okay, so somebody is out on a limb and is willing to accept this. It's almost like somebody don't care if it go wrong. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, like I was saying, thank you for making it all the way to the end. Don't forget to comment if it resonates. Don't forget to share the video. Don't forget to follow if you're messing with my vibe, okay? And if you want to learn tarot with me, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to be getting those things started up mid-July. Be there, be square. I do not care. Mind you, with the Ten of Swords, with the Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Swords, it's kind of giving the energy that somebody don't care if it goes wrong. They just going. You know what I'm saying? Somebody doesn't care how many negative thoughts get thrown at them while they're doing this thing. They just gonna go. Somebody doesn't care if at the end they get backstabbed. It's about the journey. They're going. I don't care what happened. I don't care if I'm being immature by choosing this path. I'm going. Yeah, let me get one more before I leave y'all. Or one or two more. Death. Let me get one more. Oh, and it fell on the floor. Yeah. I told y'all big changes. If you made it all the way to the end, it show confirmation, death, and then the Hierophant. Things are about to change, especially if you put death to a lot of situations in your life. You're about to get what you prayed for with the Hierophant. Just keep believing. Keep that faith. Watch for them offers that are gonna be ooh, yeah, baby. Watch for them offers.